The gateway city. Gritty. Proud. Where the spirit of St. Louis flows not only through its two convergent rivers, but through its fans.
St. Louis is a sports town. It's not a baseball town, hockey town, football town. It is a sports town.
It's about the loyalty of our teams and supporting each and every week.
St. Louis sports fans, they're passionate. They love their teams. They ride and die with their teams.
We love all the sports, but a lot of us, like me, for instance, my favorite is football.
Ready.
She's the First Lady of St. Louis football. And Lois Linton is strutting her stuff.
I'm a football fanatic. I always have been. And I even asked my aunt when I was a little girl, I said, why do all the ladies in our family love football so much? And she said, honey, it's in our blood.
Let's talk about these signs, shall we?
Okay. This was the first one that came to mind because I had met the quarterback.
This is custom sparkles.
Hey, New York, guard this. And I met the punter last week. Man, what a leg that guy's got.
All signs point to a football resurrection in St. Louis.
Big hole in Matt Jones and a kickoff return to the end zone. A bruising run for a St. Louis touchdown.
A resurrection that couldn't have come at a better time. Hardships have tested this Midwestern city, from the economy to civil unrest making national headlines, to historic flooding last spring. And on the gridiron, the cruel irony that the gateway to the West has lost the Cardinals and the Rams to that very region.
If you were to describe football weekends over the last 4 years, what words would you use?
There's only one word: empty. There'd be hardly anybody on the streets. Down around the dome, no. You talk about empty, it would be empty.
Those 3 years that we didn't have a team, I personally just kind of felt lost.
There wasn't must-see TV because we didn't have a team to root for. We didn't have individual players to root for.
Beneath sadness, hope awaits the light. And hope is what the XFL saw in St. Louis.
All but one of the 8 teams also have NFL teams. St. Louis is the outlier. Why?
St. Louis made all the sense in the world because it's a great sports town. We saw that with the Blues and their run when they won the Stanley Cup. It's always been a great baseball town for the Cardinals. And I identified with the St. Louis fan base more than with others because I lost my team, the Houston Oilers, for whom I played.
So in December 2018, St. Louis landed its latest pro football franchise. And with a 6-month runway, the BattleHawks launched a grassroots marketing blitz.
I think that they really put themselves out there on Instagram and Facebook so that we could rally around them.
I think one of the biggest things they did is they were at several high school football games every Friday night. So they went to the high schools, set up tables, and interacted with many, many high schools.
Yesterday, I'm checking somebody in. I asked him what's bringing him to St. Louis. He said the BattleHawks. I'm like, oh, you're my first guest that I've heard that you're coming in for the game. And I tell you what, Bonnie, I just looked to my left, and I see this beautiful figure, and it is the quarterback of the BattleHawks.
Jordan Thomas?
He was here.
Really?
He was here, yeah. Jordan hung out for about 30 minutes in our lobby. That's my first, and this really could be my only experience, and I don't care. That's a good one. They're out there at bars, meeting people in St. Louis, saying, this is who I am, and getting their faces out there.
That's really part of what the XFL is about, letting the fans really tell us what they see, what they want, and having them co-design all of this with us.
The fans wanted marching bands, access to the players, the early returns.
The gates don't open until 12:30. Look how many people are here already and across the street.
I'm Major General Mo Hawk. We've got our battle dress uniforms on. We're ready to go.
This was 9:30 in the morning, 4.5 hours before kickoff. And the lot was filled with tailgaters. And I have to admit, I got a little emotional about that because I can't believe this is happening.
What a scene here at St. Louis.
Yeah, if you've ever been to a playoff game in any sport, that is the feeling we have here in this building. These fans are excited.
How long have you been waiting for this?
The reality is so much better than the dream. I didn't really understand how much St. Louis wanted to embrace pro football, and specifically a homegrown pro football team that they have.
You can't help but think that some of this passion that we're seeing is a byproduct of the heartbreak.
I have it myself, so I grew up in St. Louis, and when the football Cardinals left, that was like a piece of me leaving. What we didn't want to do is come in and start like scratching the scar tissue, so to speak. We want to come in and be very positive. Come with us, help us write this story. And St. Louis has really rallied behind that positivity.
And the positivity is paying dividends. The BattleHawks have exceeded season ticket projections, boast the league's most prominent social media platform, and are providing a jolt to the downtown economy.
I'm at a hotel, and it's thriving for us, and it's thriving for the vendors. It's getting people back to work, to have someone in the Dome every other weekend.
I think when the country sees that we have a packed stadium that's hugely enthusiastic and supportive of the BattleHawks, I think it's going to send a strong message that St. Louis is not only a viable football market, but a great football market.
This right here is a future BattleHawks super fan, Nina. Say hi to everybody.
There's a new generation of fans already. This is their first pro football game. So they're going to grow up and all they know is the BattleHawks.
We're back, and that's all that matters. And this town is so excited.